What's up, my Fina Lefts? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from V Entertainment News. Okay, so I don't know if some of you are aware that this little rumor been going around now that Tyra Banks, the new host and executive producer of Dancing with the Stars, basically said that, well, she made it clear to her staff that she didn't want any more housewives in her ballroom, okay? Tyra has never been a fan of the housewives, but the real reason she doesn't want them on her show is that Bethany Frankel, Nene Leakes, and Teresa do not make headlines anymore, okay? That's the rumors that were reported. Now, Nene is coming up with this new show called The Read Session. So she was sitting with some of the contestants for her new show. And this is what she had to say about Tyra.
We are now in session. So guys, what do you think about the reports that came out about Tyra Banks saying that she didn't want any housewives on Dancing with the Stars? In particular, Nene Leakes, Bethany Frankel, and Teresa Giudice. Well, let me go first. Tyra, I thought you and I were cool, girl. I was on Dancing with the Stars before you was. Okay?
Is she the executive of that show to be making those calls?
I think she might be. I think she has an executive presence. Yeah, I think she has an executive
I
presence.
think Tyra could use a little bit of housewife fame so she can get her notoriety back.
She looks terrible right now, I'm sorry.
She should want to have people like housewives on
Absolutely.
the show because people are always talking about them, right?
They're
And then they
iconic.
can talk about them over on that platform,
Absolutely.
and it'd be a good thing for both parties.
Right.
But you know, I don't know whether she said it or not for sure. But just in case you did, we just wanted to touch on that.
The housewives will help your ratings, boo.
Right. That's right. Yeah, absolutely.
Just saying.
Yeah. And it'll help her career too. Tyra Cruz.
These women are aware that people start rumors all the time. There have been in articles themselves where the stories were completely all lies. They are a part of a reality TV show and franchise where people lie all the time. So I understand jumping in and defending yourself, but as a celebrity yourself who's aware that people lie all the time, make sure you do your research and confirm that the story is true before you jump to respond and defend yourself, which is now being reported by Tyra Banks' publicist that this is all a lie. Dancing with the Stars host Tyra Banks is shooting down reports claiming that she banned stars from Bravo Real Housewives franchise from appearing on ABC's reality competition show. This is 100% untrue, said a statement released from Banks' publicist. She's a huge fan of the Housewives, and everyone knows Tyra is a businesswoman first. As a businesswoman, why would she say anything against the Housewives? She has nothing to do with casting. She loves Andy Cohen. Okay, the publicist added. She's been on Watch What Happens Live several times. She's a huge fan of the Clubhouse. There you go. So instead of jumping to conclusion and coming at Tyra and clapping back, do some research. Nene is no longer on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Nene needs the press and the news so people don't forget about her. So what way to get myself back in the news than to clap back at Tyra Banks? These videos will make their rounds. I will get a little attention for a few days, and my new show that I'm working on would also get attention and free promo. You clearly heard Nene said over and over again at the end of what she said, that's what I heard. It may not be true.
I don't know whether she said it or not for sure. But just in case you did, we just wanted to touch on that.
The housewives will help your ratings, boo.
Right. That's right. Yeah, absolutely.
Just saying.
Yeah. And it'll help her career too. Tyra Cruz.
Well, girl, if you know that it may not be true, why are you even addressing it? You are addressing it because you need a free press right now and you're trying to promote your stuff. And you're looking for attention, and that's it. And that little joke about you being on Dancing with the Stars before Tyra, please gather you and all of your friends and work on it. Not only did I not laugh, Tyra is not only the host of Dancing with the Stars, she's an executive producer. You are a contestant, and Tyra is a legend. So there's no way you, of all people, in Nene Leakes, not diminishing what you've done with yourself and your career, but there's no way you can come for Tyra. Absolutely no way. Okay? Another thing that I did not like was the fact that those men were disrespecting and coming for Tyra all in the sake of they were reading her. When Tyra Banks can disappear for years and she will always be Tyra Banks. And that's what they're missing. She's freaking Tyra Banks. A legend. Forever. She doesn't even have to lift another finger. People would stand up and clap for her when she walks in the room. So all that stuff about she's not relevant and she needs the housewives for ratings and she looks terrible, like the disrespect. I understand. Yeah, trying to get into Nene's, good graces and you're on her show and all of that. But I wasn't here for that part. In July of this year, Nene tweeted, "We cannot allow them to continue to pit us against one another, tarnish our name, brands, and all we've worked for. This is common practice. They build you up, then tear you down. Stay woke. We are powerful in numbers." And then in August, support Black women. Protect Black women. You have no idea what they've been through or the weight they have carried on their backs silently for years. Thank you. Bye. Support Black women. They always manipulating Black women to say negative things about each other while they sit and enjoy us tearing each other down. Remember, Black Lives Matter. Remember, Breonna Taylor. Remember, the most racist network. Okay? All of this was geared towards Andy Cohen and Bravo. She just wrote how they always manipulating Black women to say negative things about each other while they sit and enjoy us tearing each other down. Didn't Nene just do exactly that? Didn't she sit there and watch these Black men tear into Tyra Banks?
I think Tyra could use a little bit of housewife fame so she can get her notoriety back.
She looks terrible right now. I'm sorry. The housewives will help you rate us, boo.
Right. That's right. Yeah, absolutely.
Just saying.
Yeah. And help her career too. Tyra Cruz.
She's irrelevant. She looks bad. She needs a Real Housewife of Atlanta ratings, calling her Tyra Cruz. If you missed the video I did where Nene called Candy, go to the Real Housewife of Atlanta playlist and watch the videos of Nene going in on Bravo. I explained in details when she called Candy Cruz. I explained all of that. So if you don't get the Tyra Cruz reference, go and watch those videos, okay? This whole Black Lives Matter and throwing Breonna Taylor name around, may her soul rest in peace, and protect Black women, they only use it when it's beneficial to them. Because you just sat there and watched Black men tear down a Black icon, a Black woman who's opened so many doors and will always be a part of history. You just sat there and watched them tear into her and did not stop them, and you two joined them in the mess. This is a hypocrisy that I be talking about. I just did a video on Nene Leakes, Porsha Williams, and the same thing. Marching for Breonna Taylor, uplift Black women, protect Black women, but then in the same breath turn around and defend Monique for putting her hands on Candace on the Real Housewives of Potomac. If you missed that video, I'm going to include a link in the description below. So yeah, it's like a huge hypocrisy. Alright, yeah, she didn't go in on Tyra and drag her. But those men saying what they said about Tyra, she should have stopped them. I don't care, it's a read session and this is your new show. But you're a hypocrite. Because they just did everything you put on Twitter that shouldn't be happening to black women. Oh, I get it. It was only important for you to say those things because it was happening to you. But when you were cool with Bravo, it was okay for you to sit on that same platform and drag and tear down your black sisters. Okay. All right, let's move on. Nene Leakes basically debuted these men tonight, right? For her new show. This video is focused on the whole Tyra Banks versus the housewives. So come back for part 2 and I'm going to show you clips of them basically introducing themselves and giving you a sneak peek of their reading skills, and you can judge for yourself, okay? And I also drove by the Limitia, so I'm going to have that for you in the next video. That's the latest Nene Leakes news. But I do wish Nene the best with everything that she's doing. And because I'm fair, Bethany Frankel also clapped back at Tyra Banks. So it wasn't only Nene Leakes not doing her research. Bethany did not do her research either. And guess what Bethany had to say? Bethany Frankel did respond without verifying if these rumors are true. Good to know that Tyra Banks has clumped me in her No More Housewives mandate on at Dancing with ABC. Also good to know their casting director Dana, who I love, has asked me to be on the show multiple times in the last decade. I'm also no longer a housewife, but nobody is bigger than the game, Tyra. That's what Bethany wrote, and the tweet was deleted, but you already know that good old screenshot. I have it on the screen, all right? Bethany came back and later clarified, all right? I deleted that last post because I really like and have a great relationship with Dana, okay, from Dancing with the Stars. If Tyra Banks wants to come on my podcast, she is welcome anytime, as she has built a successful brand on her own in her own way, okay? That's what she tweeted after that. These women are aware that people start rumors all the time. They have been in articles themselves where the stories were completely all lies. They are a part of a reality TV show and franchise where people lie all the time. So I understand jumping in and defending yourself, but as a celebrity yourself who's aware that people lie all the time, make sure you do your research and confirm that the story is true before you jump to respond and defend yourself, which is now being reported by Tyra Banks' publicist that this is all a lie. After her publicist denied everything, Tyra did take to her Instagram page and she wrote, "Every woman's success should be an inspiration to another. We are strongest when we cheer each other on." Serena Williams, okay? Quote. And her caption read, "Comparison, y'all. It's easy to compare ourselves to the success of others around us, thinking everyone is getting theirs so much faster than we are. But what if we cheered for each other instead? My challenge for all of us this week, bring this mindset to every envious tut that pops into your head and every text message you send. Keep it positive. Who you gonna shower some love to?" was the question. I love this. You know, people are quick to hop on social media and then get involved in mess. Listen, I am Tyra Banks. I paid good money for a publicist. Let the publicist release a statement and handle that over there. I'm going to hop on social media and keep it focused on positivity. I'm not going to bring that type of energy to my page. I didn't say this. This is a lie. And let's go ahead and move on. Allegedly, she said it in a meeting and someone from that meeting took it out to the public, but Tyra said it didn't happen. So I'm going to go with Tyra. Like I said, I'm wishing all of them the best. The end of here, my final loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.